Welcome back. It's Ryan Cavino with Northeast Realty Partners and RyanCavinoRealEstate.com, bringing you the Cambridge, Mass. single-family market update for the week ending January 26th. And unfortunately, no new single-family listings and nothing sold, but we got 3 properties go under agreement. So let's take a look. Now, we're looking at 146 Cherry Street, which is it's a single-family townhome, which means it's attached, but it's not classified as a condo. It's about 1,250 square feet. It's asking, it went under agreement at $449, and it started at $449. It only took 18 days to get under agreement. So congratulations to everybody involved there. Has a walk score of 91. Its assessed value is right around $417, which obviously isn't too important for Cambridge because we don't dictate market value with assessed value. But 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,250 square feet, $449. Let's just start over here. We have 3 Armory Place, which is a detached single, 558. It's a 3-bedroom, 2 full bath. It's being sold in as-is condition, and took 54 days. Came on the market on 12/1 and went off the market January 24th. So started at 558, and that's what it went under agreement for. Let's take a look at some of the pictures. Looks like it could use a little bit of updating, that the kitchen might be a little bit dated, but it does have a newer bath and has some decorative features here. And not sure about the windows, if they're vinyl replacements or they're originals. Let's see if we can check the public record here, because it does say that it's subject to the seller obtaining the license to sell, and last sales price does not have a last sales date. So could be an estate sale or moving throughout a family. Let's do all of Cambridge for single families. Let's take a look at that last under agreement one, though, on Thorndike Street for $850. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's right outside of Kendall Square. Looks like it's a new renovation. You can see it has 4 levels of living, private yard, and parking. Gorgeous kitchen there. You got some exposed beams. We got a guy up here in the little, not really a Juliet balcony, but something close to it. That's what the closest thing I would call it. But it's a window that opens up to a little deck. It's about 2,400 square feet. Let's check the property history on this. It was purchased in April for $444, and let's see that the pictures of it then. Not in horrible condition, but certainly needed a little bit of updating. It was on the market for 9 days, so it went fairly quickly. Now back to the 850. There's the house again, all done over and under agreement fairly quickly. The average asking price in Cambridge for single family is $1.3 million with a market time of 4 months. And what we had this week was 57 days and a market in an average going under agreement price of $619. So what happened is that this week the properties that were lower than the average asking price went in about half the time. So if you were priced in that lower price point this week or in the past month or so, you had a better chance. Or for this week's data, it tells us that those properties were moving quickly. But as you know, every week we're seeing a spike and a peaks and valleys with what prices are going under agreement. And you should stay tuned next week when we do the month of January, what the average sales price was for the month of January versus the month of January 2010 and the month of December versus 2010. So there's your single family for Cambridge. Stay tuned for the condos.